Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you for taking a few minutes to visit me on permanentmakeupinstructor.com and learning who your permanent makeup instructor actually is. Sometimes it's good to have a one-on-one with someone and you can actually see a face and know who your instructor is and what are her credentials and her background. And I have been an instructor for nearly 10 years now. I've been involved in the beauty industry, if you read my resume, for over 35 years. I know it's a long time to be involved in the beauty industry, but I'm still in there and I love every moment of it. But my passion truly is the teaching of permanent makeup because there's such a great need out there. Baby boomers are getting older, 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 and I'm one of them. And my clientele is basically over the age of 50 years of age. And there's a huge demand for it. Because even though us baby boomers are getting older, understand we still have to look as young as we can possibly look. Because in today's job market, image does count. And being an image consultant, I can specialize in not only helping to train my students on how to do a wonderful, perfect job in permanent makeup and doing the very best that they can, but also to help their clients in achieving that look that's going to take them to their next level as well. You see, it's not just good enough to know how to put on your makeup, but you also want to know how to put the whole package together. And that's what I do. So although the training is basically in permanent makeup and we go over everything from anatomy, physiology, sterilization, sanitation, different techniques, different machines. I teach on digital, I teach on rotary, or if you bring your machine, I can teach on whichever machine if you are already into permanent makeup. I go over eyebrows, hair strokes, powder strokes, eyeliner, dramatic, not dramatic. I go over lips, full lips, lip lines. And then we get into the advanced. And in the advanced class, we teach on mostly repigmenting areolas. Why? Did you know 10 years ago, 1 out of every 30 women had breast cancer? Up until 6 years ago, 1 out of every 8. Today, 1 out of every 4. So what is that telling us in the world of permanent makeup? That there's going to be a huge need for these women to get their dignity and their self-esteem back, to feel better about themselves. So after the doctor has been done doing his reconstruction, they need to get their areolas repigmented on so that they feel like they've got normal breasts again. So I teach some simple techniques that are painless and aesthetically beautiful to the individual themselves. And of course we get into color theory, scar camouflage, and we especially talk a lot today about skin needling. That's a new technique that's out and it's exciting, and I teach that in my advanced class as well. So whether you're deciding to go into just the basics, which are the eyebrows, the eyeliner, the lips, or basic and the advanced to do scar camouflage, skin needling, areola repigmentation, all of these are very, very important things to know who your instructor is. One thing with my students, and if you'll go to my testimonial page, you'll get to visit some of my students and see what they actually thought of who I am and how I teach. My technique is to let you know that I'm there to guide you today, tomorrow, and all the tomorrows thereafter. I want to be your guiding force to help you become successful in the world of permanent makeup. I love instructing. I love working with my students. I hope I make this an enjoyable journey for you and a successful one at that. So again, thank you for taking the time to meet with myself. And I hope you'll make a phone call and talk to me in person. And I hope to see you at one of my classes.